Now let us get underway with this best of one matchmaking game on Nuke. We've got the friends, the 145 starting out on the CT side. Monkey, Scorch, Smurv, Botsy Collins and Nikon up against a collection of T's. Burke, Madonna, Domin, Freeman and Sankaria Pina. I'm sure I'm going to find a shorter way to say that, but straight away out of the gate it looks like we're going to be seeing a fast play into the lobby here from the T side. Maybe a squeaky hut split, and they are out straight away. Smurv is going to have to be dealing with the spearhead of this attack. He finds two clean attacks. Domin will find the head of Scorch, and Nikon now already in heaven. Find one, he's going to deny this plan at all costs, and which he does, and the sting of this attack has already fizzled out. A 4 versus 1 already. There's still 90 seconds on the clock. Burke will find Nikon and do a 180 to find Botsy Collins, and this 4 versus 1 has suddenly gone down to a 2 versus 1. A little bit sloppy on the peaks there, and now Monkey's low. Now, safely behind the coils. Burke may even be able to get a plant off here. He's safe, but not safe from that HE grenade that lands right on the spot. 1-0 is the score for the first round. That was a really fast round there out of the T side. You can see they didn't want to hang around, straight on out of the hut and squeaky door there in towards the A bomb site. And T side, you really do dictate the pace in a game of Counter-Strike. The CTs will have to react to that. A buy-in now from the CT side, buying what they can, a shotgun, a couple of SMGs and a couple of rifles. Nothing other than two P250s out of the T side, and Monkey's already here as they start moving around outside. Surely he can hear these steps. Madonna and the team, that XM quickly goes to work, and it finds one, that's $900. Smurv is going to swing out and also try and do what he can. Nikon with the long-range USP, so quick to move in on support. But that's an M4 salvage by Burke. This is suddenly a little bit nice, and Nikon's going to be dancing around. He's spotted out Burke, and it's a nice moving headshot. 3 versus 1, it's already going down. HG's not going to find Madonna, who's just going to try and survive this round. He's got no armor. They're trying to jump around, they're trying to find him, and on another moving spray, he's going to close out the round. 2-0. T-side came into that with nothing more than two P250s, you know, all in, that's $600. They're saving all their money for this round right here. A couple of the CTs lost their weapons, so they are actually going to be upgrading by default. It's only Nikon really who's hanging on to that bonus SMG that he bought. And he's going to have to hope that the 1 SMG, 4 rifles is going to be enough to contend with 5 AKs. Good Molotov in as a default here from Scorches. You can see the T's are lined up in lobby. Bomb now drops in lobby, and oh, Smurv, who gave himself away with the spray, and very nearly got caught out by Burke. Bomb thrown up to Sankaria Pina. Botsy's now, he's got some challenge here. The flash comes in perfectly, he does get a nice nade in return. That does a nice bit of chunk damage here, and with Botsy on ramp and Nikon in hell, this is going well, and Nikon seems to be everywhere that these attacks are coming in right now. Botsy now dancing around these smokes that have been deployed. Scorch looking over at the A hut. This is not quite where the action's unfolding, but it's where we're going to be looking. Nikon with a pop flash in, but Botsy's going to be finding the 1 kill there, and Nikon finding another kill between the two of them. That's the bomb felled as well at the entrance to ramp. It's a 4 versus 1, and all left down to Sankaria Pina. Flash peek hit, but no one's there for now. Smurv's going to be on the rear. They've clocked where he is. That's AKs aplenty up for grabs. 3 salvaged, as you can see. That was a wicked lockdown, right? Because you had Botsy Collins down positioned here on the ramp, and you had Nikon in hell, and between them, when they started throwing those smoke screens as a reaction to the flashbang that was coming out that door, they just then danced around those smokes, and the T's just couldn't find their frags in between those kills. A nice little duo setup there. Important to see what the players are doing as part of their default. We're going to be seeing a pistol round again out of this T side. So, in terms of textbook Counter-Strike, this is going to be going the way of the 145. It's a jump peek, and Monkey needs to be careful here. He's got Smurv, he's called Smurv out for backup. In goes the HE, Domin. It's not going to quite do as much damage as he wants. And Monkey's just staying alive up here. There's the nice shots. There's the accuracy of the M4A1S. Nikon's going to find a kill onto Burke as well. Notice how quickly Nikon rotates to support wherever this kind of... Another kill here. Smurv, nice, quick and easy. He rotates in whenever he's needed really quickly. And now we're down to the 2 versus 4. Monkey was the first to fall. Trying to survive what they can, and ooh, Botsy Collins losing to that double peak, and there's actually a bit of space opened up now with they don't want it to be. Scorch is going to be clearing out lobby. Surely he's going to find the bomb, but Nikon aware now that Botsy Collins died ramp, and Nikon's now come to recontest and get this information. This is good. They still don't know that the bomb's been dropped. Smurf now coming in to check lobby. The CTs aren't really checking as a team. Nikon is now, they're still not sure where this bomb is, so Nikon's going down to the lower site, and Scorch is going to link back up with Smurf into the lobby here. Steps called outside though. They heard this. Look at the steps, look at the positioning, look at where Smurf is. Smurf has already clocked him. He's just going to go for that clean kill. Here comes the flash support from Nikon, but luckily Smurf just catches a glimpse of Madonna before he goes white, and it's 4-0. I would say this is, this has been really good lockdown from the CTs, but it's not too much to write home yet. The first round was a pistol round. We had then a full eco round with more Glocks. The round we just saw was another pistol round, so we actually only had one round where the Ts have actually had weapons worthy of note, and this is now the second opportunity. You can see they're coming in AWP, 4 AKs and full utility. Monkey's really late to come outside here, but actually this may work in his favour because there are so many Ts up here. That flash was really good by Monkey. He's been clocked again going around the back of garage. They can't see him up here, and down he goes. A foolish peek. He had so much utility left as well. Good Molotov by Smurf. He's out in the open. How does he get away? With not just one, but two. Nikon straight away. He's the mover. He's not the anchor. He's the one who's going to move around and support the teammates where they've lost some map control. You can see Smurf and Botsy are very, very low. It's a 3 versus 4. The Ts have no real meaningful control anywhere. Botsy deploying a Molotov. I don't think he's heard any sound cues or anything there, but oh, Scorch, he's seen the toes. He's seen the toes. Fantastic hold there up on rafters. 2 versus 4 right now. Utility in. The Ts are just kind of blundering around. They don't really have anywhere to go. They don't have wrap control. They don't have outside control. They don't have lobby or hut. They don't have anywhere they can be. This AWP on top of Silo is going to be hunted down by Smurf as well. Starting to warm up his cylinders, and it's Madonna left. Full belt of utility. And not much to do. 30 seconds. Oh, and Botsy Collins is just going to anchor that ramp. You see again, always Nikon moving around that defense. He is part of that liquid defense, which is going to be everywhere, and was ready to trade for Botsy Collins. But Botsy Collins doing a perfect job there of anchoring. Botsy Collins will be anchoring this area out by ramp, and you can see the Scorch as well. His default is to anchor this area up on the rafters, up on the default area of the A bomb site. You can see that Smurf and Monkey are going to be holding outside main, and Nikon is just floating around between the back lines where he's needed. Hut blown open fast, and Smurf is going to find one. Instantly traded up by Sankaria Pina, and as they move on in towards this A bomb site nice and fast, Domin's going to find himself a kill as well. This is looking much more promising as it goes down to a 3 versus 3. Monkey trying to find his spray through this smoke, and he's hunted down that bomb carrier. 3 versus 2 now. Great patience there from Freeman as he gets Monkey, who's pushing in through the smoke. He doesn't have any armor, but he is going to try plant this bomb, but Nikon is right here. In comes the pop flash, and Domin's going to look away. Fantastic as well. Nikon's pushed a little bit. He's jumped the gun here. He's not ready because Botsy Collins, he's made it a 1 versus 1. Freeman has no armor either. The flash has gone wrong, and ooh, Freeman's going to walk away. The first mistake there we see out of the 145. They reacted quite well to that fast, squeaky play. I mean, they didn't put a Molotov down there to slow that down, so Smurf had to deal with that, and Monkey does his best. It goes down to a 3 versus 3, then down to the 2 versus 2. Nikon jumps the gun there and flashes out for a peek on Heaven to try and deny the planter, but Botsy Collins wasn't actually there to trade up. Freeman, again, has no armor. This is crazy. So fast this time. Smurf is throwing that Molotov, and he gets caught out completely by a timing. They've lost the man again. Monkey now diving away. Already, this is looking like the T-side is starting to adjust. They're starting to get their weapons bought. Good utility as well. Flash out main, nade main. Now the Molotov's going to be going as well. Nikon's in a good position up here on door. Again, Nikon, the fluid defense, filling in the spaces that they've lost. Smurf is gone, and they need to bolster up that A defense, and this is where he is. Domin. Oh, he's seen the barrel. He's seen the barrel of Monkey. Monkey's AWP's barrel is sticking out like a big long whisker. Nikon manages to find one though on the squeaky door up on Hut, and he's going to be taken down by Domin. This is a fantastic round for him. A 4 versus 2. as they debate whether they're going to come in for a retake. This should comfortably be looking like a 5-2. Doman now coming out for a peek. Scorch will find that frag eventually, but it's going to cost him a lot of HP. They've got the smoke main, they've got everything they need here. Boxy Collins up on heaven. He's going to throw the flash in, the molly's away. He's so white with that, and Freeman's going to find the kill. 3 versus 1 on Scorch, who has no HP. They're pre-firing main, they just know he's probably behind this smoke. Oh, the smoke. Misthrown. Scorch has to save this. 5-2, as predicted. Whether he'll survive Madonna, he does manage to get another kill.
We are going to win.
I think they're still going to come and hunt him. Down he goes, Zakaria Pina. Money in a bit of a strange position now for the T side. There is going to be a CT timeout, which will give us a minute to talk things through. Now this is matchmaking. This isn't a tactical timeout. Likely someone's had something happen. Someone spilt a glass of water. I guarantee it. Someone spilt a glass of water all over their desk. You can see that the CT side still haven't actually decided what they're doing with this economy. You can see the money they've got here, floating around that 3 to 4k. And in terms of loss bonus, they're on that 2 loss bonus. They can get away with an eco here.
Yes.
And it may allow them to buy those rifles to contest, because if you look at the right-hand side of your HUD, the T side is fully equipped. They've got the AWP, they've got the 4 AKs, they've got all the utility behind it. And this should actually be looking quite okay, but Smurf is going to be buying in with his M4A1S. The rest of the team will be taking a tiny bit of a buy. Scorch with a 5.7 kit, smoke. Looks like they're playing conservatively, the 145 this round. I think quite happy to lose the round, but they're going to do what they can to make it happen. They go for this favoured split. It's going to be 2 ramp, 2 outside, 1 in on the A-bomb site. Ooh, missed jump here, but Bossy Collins up ready. Nice. Nikon and Motsy trying to do what they can. CSGO Auto Director giving us some fab angles. Flash in from Nikon here. He's not going to quite find the time, but suddenly the rifle is here. And I think they thought that they had pistols, and Smurf with some fab DPI problems. I think he just spins like a Beyblade on the spot. Burt collecting the bomb, now moving over to Marshmallow. Oh, Monkey's in a fab position. They've recovered an AWP. Nikon's recovered that AK that was felled by Smurf as well. And Monkey's gone into a fab position here. This is a 4 versus 2. And for the T side, how have they let this slip? This was such a weird buy-in from the 145. And they managed to make it work. Madonna's going outside. Smurf is now collected and upgraded to this AK-47. This is fantastic. He's given himself a little Rainbow Six Siege hole here to work with. Madonna on the outside. Spotted out 1, he's going to find Smurf, and Nikon now hiding in the little credit card angle. 45 seconds to go. HD goes over. Ooh, this guy is going to do some damage to Nikon. He's trying to survive, just trying to be a menace. Nikon now close. Oh, Monkey, that almost looked like a no-scope, but it didn't come up on the top right in the kill feed. Doman manages to find Scorch now, and oh, Doman's going to find Nikon as well. It's competitive. This could go either way. It's 23 seconds left to go, and oh no, 14 HP. He doesn't survive the drop. The 145 gifted around there by the T side. I mean, that bomb was over in A main. There was 20 seconds left to go. Monkey had the AWP and could have been watching it, but the 145, a brilliant round from them, considering they bought barely anything into it. Just the 1 M4A1S and a few pistols. That's going to stick in the gullet of the T side, no doubt, as now as they force in with what they can. Doman's got the deagle. Monkey. Ooh, nice flick as well. Oh, it's 2 fast ones. That's really good outside control.
Laying down some smoke.
Smoke in. Smurf. There is a gap on the edge of that. Then, oh, with a nice timing, Zakaria Pina as well. This defense is really warming up. Just playing well. It's a 2 versus 5. Oh my goodness! Madonna was just going for the default spray through the hut, through the corrugated sheet metal there, and just Monkey saw where those bullets would. You just traced it, man. You just traced it all the way home. Smurf going to collect an AK in lobby. Burke's up on T roof, and Monkey, I thought, didn't quite spot that in his peripheral vision, but man, he is fast. You've heard of Monacy, now you're going to see Monkey C. The 145 mounting themselves a nice lead, and look at this, it's probably going to be pistols out the T side. They haven't got the greatest money. Burke, though, is going to buy up first, but I think the rest of his team aren't going to follow.
Let's go, let's go!
They're very delayed out spawn. The CT side's locking in great. You've got the 4 rifles, you've got the AWP, you've got full utility. Big flash outside. Botsy, in comes the utility. And this is going to be another nice ramp hold, and Botsy's found one. Nikon's managed to help him to stop him getting flanked. This double hold on ramp is going very well. Nikon trying to reload, that 1 bullet left, he's getting the information, and they're covering for each other. Nikon's found another one as well, and Nikon's going to get the triple kill as well. Botsy, Collins and Nikon bombs down as well on this ramp position, and they just know the plan has been foiled. Freeman left now as the solo man. Ooh, Scorch, free kill. He's waiting. Oh, he whiffs it! He waits too long. Patience is sometimes a really good thing in CSGO, but if you wait for it too long, it's going to bite you in the bottom. This economy's not quite aligned out of this T side as well. That Mac 10 that Burke forced, look at him, 3.5k now. What's it going to do? Just Galil, he's not quite got the same firepower as his teammates, but it's going to be another AWP with 4 rifles to come out against the 145. Monkey delayed out of spawn again. He's young. He's 17. He's texting his girlfriend. And sometimes a delayed position like that is actually going to wig people out more, but we've got Smurf up by red container. They know that Monkey's there with the AWP, and Burke's trying to hunt down. We've got Nikon coming over as well. This defense is going wrong, and Burke's managed to find a fantastic opening double kill. Nikon manages to find one with his FAMAS. Freeman now knows he is at the back of the garage. It's a jiggle peek, but that's a nice little headshot angle there onto Nikon from Freeman. 4 versus 2, A site up for grabs. Scorch is still in heaven. They need to be mindful of where he is, but they're going to plant for the main side because they know that's where they've got control. Outside, Squeaky. 2 versus 4 retake. This might just need to be a save here. They've got utility, they've got armor. They could just leave it. Scorch, I think, is going to come in for a look. They have got that 1 kit. HE. It's going to land right on Botsy's dome as he comes up that ladder onto heaven. He's being watched by so many angles. This should be a save. 4 alive. There's no. The barrel spotted. The barrel spotted, and down he goes. Madonna finding that kill. This is most definitely a save. Scorch has managed to salvage himself an AWP, and ooh, he gives himself away. He goes in for a repeat as well. Another mistake there being presented by the 145. They tried to go for that outside control. It didn't quite work for them. Smurf pushed up to red container. They had Monkey in the back with the AWP. On paper, it looks like it could work quite well. The fact that Nikon was called over as well, that was a 3-man defense outside that just crumbled. But then it looked like the Botsy and Scorch just didn't quite know whether they wanted to commit to a retake then, or whether they wanted to save, and they ended up just losing everything.
Throwing smoke.
Monkey delayed again, spending his 11 grand. Lastminute.com as the round is active. There's already Burke close outside. This could be Monkey's fault massively for being so late out of spawn. Big flash out now from Nikon again. This fluid defense moving round as soon as the fights are called. This is where he is. The HG comes over. Ooh, Monkey first to go down, but Nikon's going to trade up quite quickly. The AWPer now aware that Nikon is somewhere outside at the back of his garage. Smurf's been called. He's been heard. He's been heard, and Freeman up on heaven. This is a tight angle. The AWP should have won it, but Nikon. This is going to be fab. Now down to the 3 versus 3. Nikon is aware because Freeman did just use his AWP to take out Smurf in secret. They know that there's a player up there on Marshmallow. Scorch still hanging around the rafters up top. We've got Botsy, who's going to get found out as well. That's a second frag down in secret, and Botsy making it a 2 versus 3. They're waiting for a timing, I think. They're waiting for the timing, and Nikon's found a timing. Scorch has found a timing as well. It's a 2 versus 1. What is that timing? That's bomb down on top of Mini. Sankaria Pina is going to have to go and get the bomb, which is on top of Mini. He's going to have to go back out to T-spawn. Nikon set up. Ooh, that's a nice shot as well from Sankaria Pina. Down to the 1 versus 1. That bomb is on top of Mini. But I think Sankaria Pina knows that Nikon's in here. He's setting up the Molotov, and he knows he's going to push Nikon out of position, but Nikon's ready for it. big, important round. Outside control really looking shaky, and it's because Monkey is delayed getting out of spawn. He's actually brought up within freeze time this time. But they need to solidify, reinforce this outside hold as part of their default. Smurf in mini, Monkey outside, and again we've got Scorch up in rafters. It's all a standard default. For Smurf, that's a strange flashbang. The nade is going to be going over onto Squeaky Door. Flash in towards main. This is all protocol utility being used early round. Smurf. First man down, making it 3 versus 4. Nikon flashing in for his teammate. There goes the flash peek. You could see that the player on Marshmallow was white. Madonna just seeing if there's any aggression coming in on the rear from ramp. Nikon doing the pre-fire through hut to see if he can catch anyone lobby. Now the smoke in main. Monkey's waiting up here and he's spotted. That's a really important kill. Down to the 4 versus 4 as the players are all grouped up in lobby. Monkey still running around outside. He's getting the information. He's getting the information that there's no one else here, and Nikon's ready up close with the fight here on the A-bomb side. He's managed to fell 2 enemies. Scorch goes down. The Spraff and Domin going huge. 2 versus 1 now. I think the steps have been heard behind. Have they? There's a Molotov been thrown into the back of lobby to prevent Monkey from coming round. Madonna's coming to clear the angle. That's a free AWP for the team. Debating on whether to pick it up. I don't think Monkey was quite prepared to meet a Molotov in the back of lobby and then to be checked. Whether he made a step that was some kind of audio cue that was heard. We're going to be seeing pistols now out from the 145. 2 rounds left this first half. They say that Nuke's quite a CT map. It favours the defensive side. So I think a score like this, 4 rounds perhaps for this T half, is going to be quite good as they Scorch, Botsy and Nikon, sorry, going to try and boost here. But oh, Monkey, they know he's here. They know he's here. He's so hurt. In comes the flashbang. He's going to shut the door back in their face, but eventually Domin's going to find the entry kill. 4 versus 5. They're just taking it slow. I think they know that 145's on pistols. They're clearing everything, and Domin's such good awareness now. I don't think Smurf made a step as he was creeping up on that bomb. Smurf was behind Freeman on Marshmallow as well. That open up on Marshmallow had no idea that Smurf was behind him. Scorch now playing sneaky beaky on side, and he is going to find one. 5-7 meta is coming in strong. He will be dropped down by Domin. 4 versus 2. This is looking very unlikely. Looking much more likely that a 9-5 is on the card. Great HE that's going to do a nice bit of damage onto Nikon. Molotov in as well. Nikon's being shooed away from the back of the shop. And out he goes. You can hear his steps. They know he's retreating round the back of heaven. Ooh, it's going to be slow. And the 3 of them will check Nikon. 4 versus 1. Botsy's got no intention to come for this. He's maybe just trying to find an exit frag here in lobby. Trying to steal away a weapon if he can. 9-5 is the score on the door as we approach the last round of this first half. The low buy-in from the 145 is going to be a force in next round. Apologies, I wouldn't say it was a low buy. They forced everything they could into this round, and they're going to have to force again. Botsy unable to find his weapon. Last round of the half. Look at the money on the CT side. It's not great. They're going to have to come in with what they can. It's 5-7s. Botsy with an MP9. Up against this fully equipped T side, we might be looking at a 9-6, and if they transfer over and win the pistol round on CT, this is suddenly looking a little bit difficult. In goes the smoke and a flash as default. Looks like Nikon's going to be boosting up Botsy Collins on ramp. Scorch playing real close down here to hut. This is a nice off angle. Smurf down in towards, ooh, down in towards vent. This is going to be an AK retrievable as well. Fantastic start here from Scorch. They had no one there to trade for him as well, and Smurf is now creeping up towards Secret. Oh, he's been checked again. That's the second time that Freeman's popped him on outside. Monkey spotted, big garage. Domin will control that spray. 3 versus 4. And I think he's trying to retrieve this FAMAS. Oh, he's been spotted. That was a sketchy reload.
Throwing fire.
The bomb's still down lobby. Ooh, fantastic Molotov force. Scorch out as well. Do you notice what the T side are doing? They're just waiting. This is a default. They've just got the lobby down, they've got the bomb down the lobby, and they're just waiting to see any mistakes. And they're just slowly clearing out their angles. Burke is so aware that Botsy might be pushing around from ramp. But Botsy's in a fantastic boost spot right now, and they don't need to commit to it. But Burke is just convinced that there's going to be some kind of flank coming from the CT. Look how patient this is. This is so patient. Oh, Scorch has found the timing. Scorch has found the bomb down. That's fantastic. Down to the 3 versus 3. He gets traded up by Sankariapina, who could use this gap in the defense now to push on up to the A site. There's only 20 seconds left to go. 3 of them here. All 3 T's alive here on this A bomb site. Last round of the half. They're going to have to go for it. It's going to be a ropey one. Nikon moves in from heaven. He's going to be spotted and instantly domed by Domin. 145. Botsy Collins managed to find Sankariapina. Ooh, that's a nice wall bang. The flash comes out. Domin looking away. Nice awareness there from Domin to seal the deal. 9-6 at the end of the first half. Domin, I think, slightly good is my analysis of Domin. That's a couple of flashes he's looked away from. He's been quite crispy with his aim. A man you want to keep your eyes peeled for. And if you look on over, 145 on the T side now. Now we're going to see how they get going. Smurf's role is to entry frag. He's got 13 kills. He's playing a positive KD, but we're going to be seeing him going a lot. Monkey AWPing, good KD. Nikon fragging out. And he is the support player. He's going to be throwing most of those nades and stuff, and he's having a great game if he's fragging as a support player. The train, choo-choo train moving in towards this A bomb site as Smurf and Nikon flatten the defense. CSGO Auto Director giving us fab angles here, and Smurf is just going to lock down. Burke is going to find Nikon. It's a 3 versus 1 already though, and Domin's on the rear. This is just nothing that they can do. 2 players alive here in Hut, but Monkey's going to go down, and Boxycon's going to take it out. 10-6. Pistol round to the way of the 145. Maybe they can just keep this momentum. Because I can't lie, they were losing that momentum. Towards the end of the first half, look. The side then are now CT. Managed to pick up 4 of the last 5 rounds of that half. Monkey slow out of spawn again. It's matchmaking. Normally we rinse the random people for matchmaking like this. We've got 4 nades though going outside. And they're going to do absolute ish. Nikon though, fast in from main. He's going to find 2. Scorch is going to be there to get the trade in as well. Smurf using that Papa 90. And that is already fallen apart very quick. The CTs had a nice idea. They had the 4 grenades outside. No one was outside though, because there was that predetermined strat already called to just rush in. They're all in fabulous spots. Madonna has got little to nothing he can do here. Look how dug in they are as well. They're just not giving anything away. They're not going to go looking for him this time. 145 are actually going to play quite disciplined, and the smoke is up. Smurf. Oh, he's been spotted. He's been taken down, and Scorch is going to put an end to things. 145. Both of their rounds they've played so far have been fast. Real fast. Interesting to see if they're going to keep this momentum up. You want to say it's the first buy-in from the CT side, but they have got 4 rifles, but Sankariapina's got an XM. They've got no scout, no scoped weapon, no AWP or anything outside to control this. Oh, the flash in from Nikon's going to push Madonna off the angle. There's smokes outside, and the CTs are instantly a little bit aware of this, and Bossy Collins in a good position here. Fantastic frag there onto Freeman. Nice crispy aim as he already gets downstairs. This is good outside control already. The CT's so aware that they've lost all this control. The bomb's still though. Ooh, the bomb was still in lobby. Smurf had a real opportunity there. They've given him outside control. These kills they've gone for here. Sankariapina trying to recover this AK, which he's done now. That shotgun is not only just giving him some money, it's giving him an AK upgrade. Burke now holding the ramp position. They've slowed it right down. Oh, this is because they've got Botsy under. Botsy went down secret. They still don't quite know where they're going. I think there's a flash now in towards this B ramp position, and Monkey's been spotted. That's the bomb down. Domin's also going to find Nikon out on towards ramp. This is ropey now. Scorch is going to find one. Has he heard this step? That's a great second kill as well. The bomb's now retrievable, but it's now down to the 2 versus 2. Bossy Collins is low, down in towards this 2 versus 1. Bossy's low, Scorch manages to get the trade kill. There's only 25 seconds left to go. He's got the bomb on him. He can go down vent. He's just realised that he can go down vent. Domin already knows that he might be going down vent. Oh no. I think Domin's called this wrong. Domin was thinking about going in towards radio, I think. Now he's called it right. Now he's coming down towards the ramp. Scorch has a Molotov. He can just wait for the defuse sound and go for it. Domin, where are you going? Is he just not going for this? He doesn't have a kit. It might just be an eco. Not an eco, a save. Apologies. Yeah, the steps have been heard by Scorch above. He's not coming for this. This is 12-6. Fantastic round there for the 145. They got all that outside control, and Botsy went down lower, but it ended up crumbling. Getting really dodgy there where they're doing a late vent dive with 20 seconds to go. Very nice stuff. Money's not great for the CT side now, and cash is going to be flowing for the 145. Orp out now for Botsy Collins. An abundance of rifles. Monkey no doubt going to be bringing himself out an AK.
Move it, move it!
The economy's started to collapse already on the CT. Look at this. We've got Freeman and Madonna ecoing. No armor with pistols. And the rest of the team kind of buying in. Flash in from Smurv, and he's just going to be insta-checked here from Domin. Again, nice defender. No one else is going to be following that up. Spray in from Domin. There's a rifle up for grabs again. And there I was saying that Monkey's going to buy the 4th AK. He's going to be buying the second AWP. Not only is he just going to be buying the second AWP, he's going to be doing something janky with it. And ooh, Nikon crosses over, but Monkey is in heaven. He's right behind him, and Monkey and Nikon have just taken down the 3 A defenders, and Freeman's just AFK in spawn. Welcome to matchmaking. The 145 just made very quick work of it, and Scorch with the watch here on Domin. Domin is just absolute. Look at that crosshair placement, was absolutely just perfect. I was trying to think of another word for perfect, but there is no other word for perfect other than perfect. Domin didn't make a sound there, by the way, coming through radio. Scorch was just literally just ready. His job was to just watch that flank. What we like about this team is everyone's got a role, everyone knows what they're doing. Freeman's still AFK, and I think this really is the end. As soon as we started seeing from the end of last round, we've had the AFK, we've had the buy that isn't working. Freeman is now actually disconnected. Down to the 4 versus 5 just by happy accident. 145 are going to be elated with that. Especially with a 7-round lead. Score. Botsy Collins. Ooh, a little bit delayed, but he will get there in the end. Only loses 25 HP, though. Burke is going to find Smurf. It's an AK up for grabs again. Smurf is the entry fragger who's not getting much luck entering right now. And oh, Nikon
Flashbang.
gives himself away, and that's weapons given up. Botsy Collins is going to shoot away with the Molotov in towards main. Scorch is going to just find fantastic double kill. Scorch seems to come to life whenever they need him most, and Monkey's going to creep around heaven again and make it 14-6. Now that was that. I mean, it was 4v5 anyway. You know, we've had Freeman AFK, Freeman drop out from a disconnection, but it went so badly wrong. Smurf and Nikon going down really badly in lobby. Smurf just getting done by the jumping P90, and then just Nikon just getting completely caught out in lobby. But they do manage to swing it around. Now I'm not going to make us sit through this 90-second of timeout. We can speed this up by a long way, even faster, 8 times speed. Botsy Collins has left as well. And I think we're actually going to be seeing 2 technical timeouts back to back, and indeed we are. Freeman's not coming back. Botsy's managed to reconnect, and we are back into the action. 14-6. It's a 4 versus 5 at this point. Matchmaking at its finest, and Scorch is going to be so quick. If Smurf's not going to be entry fragging, Scorch says fine, I'll just do it by myself. But saying that, Smurf is going to find Sacramento Pino, and he's just going to go find his own double frag. Everybody is hitting shots right now. No util needed when you can just W mouse 1 for profit. Nikon checking his corners. Smurf is going to be watching from heaven. I think he's spotted where Madonna is, and Nikon's going to be getting the trade kill as he moves out of position. 15-6, that's match point on the board for the 145. I mean, say what you want. Say that the 5th man dropping out for the CT side That's definitely a factor, but I mean, they dropped out at the point that they were it was just a one-sided affair. They weren't coordinating that economy, they weren't coordinating those buys, and they're just paying the price. And look at this now, the full buy-in from the T side up against Domin, who's got a 5-7. Domin. Molotov comes in, it's going to keep Smurv at bay. Monkey on the outside. Even 15-6, they're fanning out everywhere. They've got players towards ramp, they've got players moving outside, and Monkey again is going to be trying to go around to heaven. This is the third time he's done it in a row. They've just not got the players ready for this. Nikon with the running AK headshot. Botsy Collins is going to be buying Madonna, and Smurv is going to be getting the insta-trade up after Domin finds Nikon. It's now the 4 versus 1. Burke with nothing more than this P90. He's going to find one, he's going to find two, and Molotov comes in. He can't find that AK. He's going to try and go for this AK. That's an AWP as well as an AK if he wants it. GG called by Nikon. It's a little bit premature, I think. The M4 grabbed by Monkey. Ooh, oh, that's so painfully close. The steps. Monkey knows. Burke is just going to go for this big spray, the running P90. Someone cast it. Pleased to know that the game is being replayed and casted. I mean, are they going to bring it back? A 4 versus 5, that was just the 145 playing extremely sloppy, playing a bit nonchalant, playing a bit lackadaisical, just letting a mistake go. They're all peeking one by one on Burke, but their match point 15-7 with a man advantage. They're not sweating about it, they're still having fun. Flash in from Nikon on the outside as part of the default. They're going to try and control this outside here with the gap at the edge of the smoke. Nikon, Botsy Collins, and the bomb carrier as well. Monkey behind them with the AWP. Good flash in from Botsy Collins, but he is going to be cleared out by Madonna. He's quite accepted on that. Molotov in from Nikon to clear the corner that Madonna is in. He's now repositioned to safety. This is why it's also a good idea. As soon as you get a kill as a CT, you want to reposition. Ooh, Burke is going to find Monkey. Domin's going to find Smurv, and this is another round of sloppy CS from the 145, and Nikon just walking out of a gunfight. Terrible stuff we're seeing. Bomb down outside, Scorch. It's going to be very difficult for him to get this. 4 versus 1. All the weapons in the land for the CT side. Scorch creeping around the outside, bottom of the marshmallow. Burke might just find a timing. Oh, he's giving himself away, and there it is. Burke with a clean shot between the eyes of Scorch. Monkey Call's gonna let you have a few. Whether that's to cover up the extremely poor sloppy CS that the 145 have just displayed. They're buying into it again. Interesting to now whether see if the 145 are just going to put the brakes on this and just call this an end now. Smurv only with his deagle. It looks like we're going to be seeing a full push out towards this B ramp. CSGO Auto Director's giving us a terrible angle right now. Domin's just picked up a double kill as they push out towards this B ramp. Nikon finds one kill, and Burke is going to find another kill. Smurv with the big spray down to the 2 versus 1 already. And CSGO Auto Director, why you do me like this on the last round? Here we go. Flash down. 2 versus 1. Bomb's going to be going down on B. This looks like it's going to be very, very easy stuff. Steps. Nikon's already called. But it's in decon. The flashbang is not going to be having any effect. And if Smurf's not got this, then Nikon's certainly in position for it. Smurf picks up the last kill, 16-8. 145 with a nice display. It's been a pleasure to cast it, and I hope that everyone comes back for another CSGO with Friends casting for fun soon.